Good morning, Richard Eckley here. Happy Wednesday morning to you. It's a nice bit of a windy one, but dry again today here in Swansea, so that's getting better. We're on a Wednesday, so we're on a relationship Wednesday on your 4 keys to a healthier, happier you. And I was doing a little bit of research the other day, and it was saying how it's important to actually edit ourselves when we're in a relationship with a partner, and just to actually stop and think about what we're saying. If we're sort of quite often sort of critical about our partner, say about their cooking or about something they're wearing or something they're doing, and we don't sometimes realize quite the effect that can have on our partners, we're always better off to try and support our partners. And he was saying there, it's a good thing if you're sort of just, perhaps your partner's cooked you some food and something's not quite, the veg isn't quite right or something's not quite right, just to sort of try to stop and to think yourself. Imagine this, your child is watching you. Sort of step outside of your body for a second, if you like. Pretend you're your child watching you, and your child's going to see what you're doing. And if you're going to be like criticizing your partner a lot, that's what they're going to do. That's going to be their belief system. So we've got to realize, and it's hard to remember to sort this out, but the actions we're taking, what our children see, that will then become their belief system, and they think that's right. So if we're quite often criticizing our partners, or perhaps putting our partners down a little bit for certain things they're doing not the way we want things done, because they're doing things their way, because it's their belief system. We're all different people, so people have their own belief system, their own way of doing things, and criticizing our partner is not, it's not a good way to go. We should always try and support our partners more. And the survey showed that partners that support each other last a lot longer. You have long-term relationships. Well, those that sort of criticize each other more, they often don't last so long, because the partner doesn't feel sort of like so well loved or so well supported, and they might just sort of take it all internally, but they sort of can become to resent it a little bit. So it's always worth, if you're just in the middle, just it's a habit as well as the problem. Once you start to sort of criticize someone, you can become a habit of just permanently just doing little criticism here, little criticism there, and it all adds up on our partners. And as I said, if we're thinking about a child watching that, they're going to pick up the same system, and children often do what the parents do. So if we're sort of criticizing each other, our children will be the same, and they'll come through. So it's good to try and stop what we can, to actually stop and edit ourselves in the thought process before we sort of criticize. We'll think, is what I'm criticizing, is this actually helping my partner, or is it just making me feel good? And it's not actually helping anything, any situation. It's not actually for a benefit, it's actually for a put down. So it's always worth, if we can, to try and stop and actually edit ourselves before we say things, before we criticize. And then just think about, if a child was watching, would we sort of want our child to see this criticism, and we're teaching our child what we want them to do, because they'll do what we do. That's a little thought today on relationships. Hope you have a good day today. Got some value from this. We'll drop you some comments below. And my name is Richard Eckley. All the best for now.